course the architecture is relevant, but is it really? I'm working always on A4 paper. So I'm A4 architect basically, and I and I think that people of my generation are having ability to sort of sketch the essence of the project on such a small paper. 20 years ago, you would communicate much faster your ideas because hand sketching is usually very fast. That the computer enables you to design the way we would never dreamt that we are able to design. So you see that there is a kind of shift in generation. I would not say it's bad or not bad. It's different. These kind of images, they are really made for clients because they are in a very narrative way explaining the project. The essence which you have actually in the sketches is a bit disappearing. So there is less and less interest in the process and more interest in an end result of it. So actually this is the essence, this would be the essence of the project behind me. So you can sketch it very easily. It's not about the format, it's about the thoughts. I think it's about the communicating. So either it's a sketch, either it's a drawing by the computer or diagram. I think it's very important that it communicates. And I think this is the skill. The skill is not in a hand and in a pen. The skill is not, you know, being a kind of computer freak. A skill is first in your thoughts. We, as architects, are also, we have a bit of nature of chameleons. So we adjust ourselves and the way we are presenting to the market actually. So we are kind of modern nomads who are kind of, you know, tracing our way for most appropriate architectural climate. At the moment we don't have really a kind of particular line, dominant line, where we think architecture should go towards. So you have a kind of incredible freedom to locate your practice related to your own preoccupations actually, related to the economical context you are working with, related to the clients you think that they are interesting. Architecture should serve people. Architecture should not be on its own. That's what architecture is about. Consciously, we don't have a very coherent formal language. Each of the partners has his own handwriting, so that creates, let's say, discoherence actually, but at the same time richness. I think it's very useful to gain another skills and another knowledge in order to be more objective by evaluating your own work. Architectural market is very competitive, so it's always an asset while acquiring for a job. You have a skills which the other ones are not having. It brings you a kind of wider perspective. So you are not just focused with one aspect of architecture, but you can see wider of it. What we are doing now, it's also not forever. I'm sure that the idea about architecture is going to be also change quite a lot. Every generation is busy with it, you know, what's next and what's architecture. Young people always try to be critical, not try, they are critical, and I think they have rights to be critical, and I hope that from this criticism something substantially can come up. Talking in general about architecture is almost mission impossible, because we are working in such a plural world that, you know, any kind of aesthetical pre-assumption is not relevant anymore. I think it would be a future of architecture, should be, as far as I'm considered, more ethics and less aesthetics. So what you see, it does not matter, but what you feel is what matters. I think this was a nice less aesthetic, more ethic. That was a good. I think that was a good ending, basically.
Yeah. Give us an A+, yes, for sure.